What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So this skill that you're going to be learning right here is called track stacking. It's extremely important that you fit this skill into your workflow, especially when you're dealing with mixing really big sessions. This is going to come in handy big time. Guys, make sure that you are following along with everything I'm doing in this video, all right? Don't forget, follow along. And one last thing, shout out to Jaden from Audio One for putting together this dope AF beat right here. We'll play it in 3, 2, 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So in this tutorial, we're going to be getting organized. As you may know, when you have a lot of tracks like this, you want to make sure that you get everything color coded and organized. There is a new skill in here that you must know and understand and learn how to do. And yeah, so here we go. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for my vocals. So here's one vocal, lead vocal. This one says back vocals. This is my background vocals. I'm going to put those right there. And then I'm looking for other vocals. Okay, here we go, vocals. So vocal ad-libs or vocals ad-libs. I'm gonna bring that here. And then I'm gonna rename these tracks. Okay, so I'm just gonna name this lead VOX. VOX is short for vocals. I'm gonna call this BGVs. See that? Back vocals. And vocal ad-libs. So I'm going to double click here and I'm just going to call this ad-libs. Make sure that you're getting organized. Now that I have my vocals all in one spot, see that? I'm going to highlight all of them. After I highlight them, I'm going to pull up the color palette, option C, in case you forgot. And I'm going to color those pink. So now that they're pink, I am going to click right here where it says lead vocal. Click on that. I'm going to hold shift and I'm going to click right here where it says ad-libs. You see, all three of these are selected. Another way to do this is click right here, lead vocal, hold shift and click on the next one and click on the next one. Those are the three that I want to have highlighted, right? Once you have all three of these highlighted, you're going to go up to functions right here. And you're going to click on that and you're going to go down to where it says color track by region or color cell right here. See it? Color track by region / color cell. Boom. See, now what happens is, look right here. See, these are all colored the same. This is important. Trust me, and later on it will help you when you have a session that has 75 tracks on it, okay? Here, this next row that I like to do is I like to get my drums in order. I'll usually go kick, snare, hi-hat, and kind of go from there. Now let's see. Here's my kick. I'm looking for my hi-hat next, and so on and so forth. So normally I do kick, snare, hi-hat, or kick, hi-hat, snare. Just depends on how you want to do it. This is that is up to you. That's a workflow thing and not a Mr. O must do it this way thing. All right, so here I have my kick drum, my open hi-hat, snare 2, and it doesn't look like there's here's another hat. So we want to put these hat loops together. This is just me. And let's see. Snare, yeah, everything else looks good. Oh, here's another snare, see? Yeah, this is something that I just like to do. So anyway, go get yourself organized, pause the video, go get yourself organized and come back. All right, so now that you've got your drums lined up the way you want to line them up, you're going to highlight all of the drums. Okay, in this case, it looks like this is it right here. And you're going to hold option C for the color palette. Me personally, I like my drums to be red. Sorry about that, guys. I got another text. I like my drums to be red. So there it is. Everything is red, ready to go. And then down here on the bottom, oh, wait a minute. What did we forget? We need to color the tracks, right? So I'm going to click on kick, which is my top track. And I'm going to go down to my bottom track, hold shift, and I'm going to click. And that highlights everything, right? So then you want to go to functions, color track by region cell, and boom, everything is red. And bass, this stuff here is my tonal set of instruments. So tonal is anything with like a note, right? An instrument with a note. So bass, keys, pads, synths, etc. I'm gonna color these. I'm gonna color these yellow. Ugh. I'm gonna color them blue. All right. Yeah, and the same thing here. This is a different shade of blue. So me being neurotic like I am, I want everything to be the same colors, right? So there we go. I have everything track. I have all my tracks where they should be, in the place or position they should be in, and I have them colored. Now watch when we open up the mixer. See, now in the mixer, all of your tracks are colored appropriately. This is a big deal, and it is a huge help. Now here is where it gets tricky. We are going to be creating what is called track stacks, and there's two different types of track stacks. One is a summing stack, and the other one is a folder stack. Okay, so what we're gonna do, pay attention, make sure you are following along. Matter of fact, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back after the break. All right, welcome back. So we're creating a track track stack. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna select lead vocal, first one. I'm gonna go down here, and I'm just gonna select all of my vocal tracks. Once you have all of your vocal tracks selected, you want to go up to where it says track, and you want to go down to where it says create track stack. Create track stack. There's also a shortcut right there. You want to create a track stack. Okay, now when you do that, this is going to come up. In this case, we're going to create a summing stack. So summing stack, we're going to hit create. And now if you see this little arrow right here, see how it says sum 1 and this little arrow, if I click on that arrow, the tracks disappear. You didn't delete them. They just went into a master track so that you don't have a bunch of tracks stacked up. This saves a lot of space, and you need to know how to do this. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to where it says sum, double click on that, and I'm going to call this all vocals, all VOX. Then the next thing I'm going to do is go here to this icon, hold control, click, and I'm going to change the icon. Now, I could change the icon on all of these, but if I have this open or if I have this closed like this, I can see that all the vocals are here, right? So that just makes things easier. Next, let's add a stack for the drums. Now I'm going to click here, top. I'm going to hold shift and click on that one, and all my red ones are selected. You see that? So again, we're going to go to track, go down to where it says create track stack, and you're going to click on that, and see how it says stack folder stack. The difference between a folder stack and a summing stack is that with a summing stack, you can add plugins as if it were a bus. And with a folder stack, you cannot add plugins. It's simply just a folder stack with whatever files you select. Okay, so we're gonna we want it to be a summing stack, create, and do the same thing. This time I'm gonna hold control, click on the icon, and I'm gonna find a drum kit. In this case, I'm gonna go with an MPC 2000 XL, which is this one right here, this icon, because all of the drums are programmed. And then I'm gonna name this all drums. Create a stack for this one as well. I'm going to let you do this one on your own. I'm not going to show you. I've already shown you twice. If you need to rewind the video, rewind the video. Guys, have fun with this, and then I'll talk to you in the next one.